Hello, I'm Master Tay, and this is my YouTube channel, History Soup. I just want to do this as more of an introduction to what my channel is going to be about, the subjects I plan to hopefully release, and hopefully we'll just have a good time making this video. Sorry, this is my first video, so forgive me that it's not as fancy as some of the others. So just some of my background. I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, when my dad was in the military. I eventually moved down to. I lived in places like Maryland, Italy, and then I eventually moved to Pensacola, Florida, which is my hometown. I have an Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts from Pensacola State College, and then I went to Miami Shores in Florida. Went to Barry University where I got my Bachelor's of Science in Political Science, and then eventually I got my Master's of Arts from Liberty University in History. So some of the topics, I try to split up the topics into 5 sections, or that's comics and animated shows. Comics being comic books or comic strips. Animated shows, it can be those claymations, ranging from claymations to SpongeBob SquarePants type animated shows. Movies and television, books and stories, music, and then miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is any history topic I want to go over, and that doesn't necessarily fit into these other 4 topics. These are some specific videos that I hope to eventually do. But I'm doing this by myself, so it takes a little bit of time for me to do research. So I'm not sure how fast I can push each of them out. My main focus right now is to finish up my video research on Superman. And then eventually I want to do it on the comic book crash of the 90s. And I'm going to do one on Taekwondo. Which is I'm wearing a dobok. I'm actually not a master of Taekwondo. I have a black belt, but I'm only a first dan. My name, Master Tay, comes from my high school. My childhood friends gave me that nickname. And then I want to go into some perceptions and misconceptions of comic book fans that people generally have. So I know for a fact I'm probably going to do those first 4 first. These specific video topics aren't necessarily in order, but these are the topics that I'm hopefully I will be able to do. Again, these are some other specific topics. I like playing chess, so I like reading up on different chess players. These are 3 female chess players I want to make some videos on: Pia Cramley, Judith Polgar, and I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I will try, Nona Gaprindashvili. And then again, Wing Chun, some more comic book characters, and then a music group, Kansas. So what is the goal of my channel? So I just want, I guess, to build a connection. A lot of times you hear people saying, why do I need to learn history? Why is history important? And everybody gets that saying spill that if you don't learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it. But it's just more than that. History is it's a connection of people, really. If you think about it, is how are we connected to the people to the past? A lot of people who say they don't like history, I find that what they really mean is they don't feel a connection to the history. More people are willing to talk about their own personal history. Hey, what did you do yesterday? The day before yesterday? How was summer camp and stuff like that? But when it comes to history, they don't feel that connection that I think that's missing in a lot of schools nowadays. Another goal is to show that history is living. Just because we can disagree on some historical aspect, new data comes out. History is constantly changing because we find new things, new information, and all that stuff. So obviously history is a living and breathing thing. Sure, we can say specific facts that can't be disputed, but there's a lot in between those facts that can be disputed and are disputed, and we should respect each other their differing views, but at the same token, we need to learn to understand where their views are coming from. Just stay respect. So the goal is to be respectful and just learn and try to be connected. So again, this is a very short video. It's just an introduction. I say a lot. I apologize. I'm very introverted, so this is very difficult. But if you want to add into my list of topics, feel free to send me an email or make a comment. You can email me at m.m.historysoup@gmail.com. Thank you. I appreciate your time, and hopefully we can learn together. Thank you. Bye.